about to do some tarot reading, man. All right. Woo! I have this playing in the background because it kind of does fit that mood. I don't know. Try proving me wrong or some shit. But let's go. Dear Heavenly Father who art in heaven, watching over me and the viewers watching these videos, please help each and every individual prosper and let them grow no matter the circumstances that they are going through. In your name I pray, amen. I want to see everybody grow. Let's see. The brave traveler. Hermon. Let's see what else. Ul. Ambition and competitiveness. Let's see. Artistic struggle. Ymir. Sut. Fiery wrath. Fiery. Currents and... Okay. So, what I'm getting here is somebody intuitively knows that someone is trying to put their flame out and it's not working because, like, I have a general idea. This could be you, this could be anyone that you're dealing with. Just take it where it resonates. Alright, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Okay? Now, I am aware that someone is kind of like showing a form of intuitive message where your artistic struggles is due to these people who are trying to bring your flame down. Hello. Hope you're happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe and out of trouble as it should be. Don't let no bitch bring you down. Your ambition and your competitiveness is what people do not like in other people for whatever reason. It's like, okay, well, maybe if you opened up your mind a little bit to the situation that you're at and try to work your way around it, maybe then you'll realize who's willing to support you and who isn't. And you intuitively know that because the spirit of fire here is in reverse about manipulation. Manipulation is funny. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna do something because of your own intent? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And that's that ordeal. Someone's trying to put out your fire due to that kind of manipulation. And it could revolve around work too. It's like, oh, just because my manager tells me this, tells me that, I gotta do it. But at the end of the day, that manager is replaceable. And so are you. So regardless of the situation, everyone was created equally. The only reason why this hierarchy exists is to have that sense of control. What do you mean you're gonna be able to control someone if you can't even control your own feelings? Does that make sense? If you're manipulated or not. Follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to, you know. And it's that, you know how the term, I go take a hike, this fiery wrath is that sense of, you know, if you feel like you're struggling and you need to clear out your thoughts, if you feel like you're being manipulated and you need that sense of clarity, go for a walk. Go to a body of water, go to a lake, go to a river, go to, I don't know, something. The only way you'll be able to get that clarity is if you spend some time in solitude. If it's working for you, is it benefiting for you? If it's not benefiting, then what do you believe you should do? You know, and that's what this hermit right here kind of suggests. So let's see what else we can get from this. If you can't find anything wrong with yourself, find on the opposite, you might be at risk of manipulation. That can be a sense of theory. That does kind of make sense. One thing though, if the person isn't able to recognize their own faults, that too. And another thing is like, you want to see your team prosper, and you're seeing bits and pieces in which it doesn't correlate with what feels justified. It's that that assurance that you need, you know. Yeah, see, because then you'd be walking in circles in these thoughts instead of actually, you know, putting it into that fact. Because if you tell someone else their faults, when you recognize your own, people are going to want that energy. Nine of Pentacles here. Your ambition is what causes this commotion. What is this artistic struggle? It's like, yeah, see, Queen of Cups in reverse. That's that not being able to feel that love. The Empress. It's like, if you know you're that type of person to bring out an idea that'll help not only yourself, but help others around you grow, not only within a company, but within their own personal, you know, spirit, mind, body, and soul type of ordeal. Only you know what kind of pricks. Like, you see how these thorns? Think about a rose bush. It's beautiful, but when you try to pick at it without realizing the stems, when there's tension like this. That's the thing about woke conspiracy. Yeah, see, Nine of Swords in reverse. 10. Those who claim to be woke, I don't know what that result to. Conservatives. Keeping to oneself versus woke people. As of lately, I've been hearing something about the Matrix. This Matrix. These are cracks in society that can be exploited. And that's exactly what this is. Like, what do you mean that we have to cancel our vacation to these countries due to the restrictions that the president wants us to not go to? All of these jobs that people are trying to look for, people are trying to keep, are no longer going to be existent. And the people that end up having these jobs, do they really want it? You see what I'm saying? Isn't it going to be harder for us to try to gain the resources that we need? Plus, how are we going to tell another country that we're not going to pay their debt when we obviously have to? And that's what people need to recognize too. I told debt collectors today, if you guys aren't hiring, then don't call me unless it's about a job opportunity. How do you expect me to pay off something if, yeah. And that's the funny thing about it all. It's like, yeah, judgment. It's it's not about race. It's not about weight. It's not about height. It's not about age. People have their own opinions, but do those opinions really matter? Like, let's say you worry about someone else instead of yourself. What do you think is going to happen? We run into people that seem like they're really caring, they're really giving, but at the end of the day, they're not. And it's like we're not letting go of the things that we need to let go of. What about profits and these cracks in society? Exactly. And that's the whole government right there. You see, we're in debt, and these people are asking for money. What are they doing with that money besides, you know, buying and trading weapons with those out of the country? Does that make sense? We're spending more money on war than we are in our own nation. Build a wall with what money? You know, everyone's saying make America great again, but it feels like we're getting more corrupt by the day. Not all of it. That is true. And it's not necessarily the government, it's the people working in the government. Like, greed, money, fame, power, the lust for all of that. That's who to blame. I do believe in God. I believe we are all trees. And each tree has a root set on this planet that is able to expand into the universe. The central core of our self proceeds with the action that is revolving around us. These vibrations that we sense is something that we have to recognize. And I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you. It's it's a lot. It's a lot to really be thinking about. It's a lot to be trying to take in. It's a lot to express, you know? I believe in Jesus, but I don't believe in worshiping him. What good is worshiping a human being rather than following what he's been teaching? There's a difference. Are you single? Can I live with you? I am single, however. The only thing is, I'm trying to look for a place of my own too. Parroting a wife? Ooh. Always in search. Unfortunately, Trump is proving he's parroting Putin's bullshit. Well, that's where the term capitalism, socialism, communism, they're all these isms, and it's the action of, you know, like all of the things that I be saying could be hints of autism. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how can one self-diagnose themselves when it already kind of feels like it? All right, let's get to something else, because I want to be able to live in peace, meaning unbothered, being able to recognize what is good, knowing the faults of mine, and recognizing it as I go. Experiences will eventually come back to you. The thing is, how are you going to go about it? You see what I'm saying? I'll be right back with another tarot deck. Oh, no, you're fine. NPCs in God video game. Picture GTA without the glitches. Damn. Every man's wisdom is peculiar to his own individuality. But Dee, damn. Let me know. And you know what? If anybody out there is willing to help me get a job, whether it be in a slaughterhouse, working in a restaurant, anything at this point, I am willing to go do it. I just need to figure out how I'm going to go about it. Because I got debt collectors calling me and I'm telling them if they're not hiring and if they're not going to hire me, they're not going to get shit from me. They got me fucked up. I am in the state of California. You're doing tarot? Yes, I am. And if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and let me know. I read something about Aristotle's. Oh, Huntington Beach. Damn. Let's go. I'm in Kern County, Bakersfield. We're not too far. Passion, pleasure. What else? Melancholy. Oh. Overall energy, the King of Wands. Well, man of music, it says, music as it is. Oh. Music as it exists in old tunes or melodies is inspiration and cannot be surpassed. It is perfect and eternal. Let me see. Damn, I wish I could be like, let me hit you up. Okay. So, Ace of music, 6 of music, 5 of music, 4 of poetry, 2 of music, and 3 of science, okay? So, it says right here, the desire of man being infinite, the possession is infinite, and himself infinite. We cannot experience pleasure but by means of others. Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation free, then what have I to do with thee? Love and harmony combined, and our soul and around our souls entwined, while thy branches mix with mine, and our roots together join. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. Music is a gift. That's what brings this pleasure. That's what brings this harmony, this passion. These songs of melancholy, we can all relate because what is pain? Is there beauty in pain as there pain in beauty? You know, like what's a good way to put it? Let's say you're trying to impress, dress to impress, right? And you're wearing shoes that aren't very comfortable. Isn't that already pain in the beauty that you're trying to express? Or like you go to a wedding and you buy some stilettos and you're wearing it for about 5 hours straight. That's pain, right? And you're dealing with that pain because it's the beauty that you're wanting to express. Is there no beauty in pain? Is there no pain in beauty? And that's what I like to kind of like say about that. Music is such a gift. Like this sample that I'm playing in the background is from a damn. Let me see what the fuck. I don't know if you ever had a Game Boy, but that game with the dolphin, Echo the Dolphin, like you wouldn't expect music, something so good, to be in something that doesn't feel or that doesn't seem to be that, I can't come up with the word. And like this profound pain is beauty, yes. It is. You can't make a beautiful song without putting some emotion into it. Ooh. My brother tried calling me. Hey, it heals us too. And that's the healing journey. You can't have scars, and not expect it to heal. Yes, it does progress over time, even though we want it to be healed right now. Okay. My brother got the memo. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring another tarot deck. Now tell me, who doesn't like cats? Cause I like cats. They're nice. They're funny. I'm gonna use the soul cat. Let's see. And it kind of goes back to that manipulation ordeal. Because I see jealousy right here with the chains. That looks like a nice deck. It's beautiful. The artwork. And then this is the box it comes in. Ooh. There you go. Soul Cat's Tarot. Let's see. But I hope everybody's happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe and out of trouble. I really do. Your intuition tells you what passion is. Pleasure within what pain is. Contraries in your ambitions. Harmony with your stability. And jealousy within connections. overall due to committing with what you want for yourself. The world is full of melancholy, kind of like this. He has no hind legs, but we cannot experience pleasure but by means of others. Look, the little cat with the bird. I love this. I love this. I really do. I really do. I've been trying to also do readings on my Instagram. And I don't know why I don't do it. But I love this. I love this right here. And pain and harmony with music. We need balance, is what you're saying. The cat has pain too. Every living thing deals with pain as well as it does with beauty. I was looking at a bird doing a little dance with its feathers to another bird, and it's like that's the way they communicate. And we can communicate in many different ways. We don't need to talk. Body language, getting signs from how people go about with things, and it's yeah. We need to harmonize and be stable with knowing love and hate is necessary in human existence. I found them blind, I taught them how to see. He who binds to himself a joy does the winged life destroy, but he who kisses the joy as it flies lives in eternity's sunrise. Ooh. Ooh. I love this. I love this. I really do. It's getting hot. I've had with hummingbirds because they have a nest in my mouth. We all seek for that connection. The thing is, are we willing to put in the effort to connect with them? And I don't necessarily need cards. Cards is just confirmation of what it is that needs to be said, regardless if it is good or bad. If it correlates with the experiences that everyone is going through, and they recognize the steps they need to kind of like put themselves in there, yeah. Sugar Shack TV, Sugar Quickie TV, the Most High. I am Trina Monique Hearn. The part Are We Willing? Yes. Trina Hearn. I wish you a blessed day. I wish everybody a blessed day. It seems like one of those days where we take action towards what needs to be said or say what needs to be done. I mean, that kind of like, yeah. Wishing me a great day. Ah, hell yeah. See, I appreciate that. I do. Nice. awesome. But I am willing to do any sort of readings for anybody out there. Get some cold water, put a fan on you. I have a fan right here. It blows that air, and I have a jar of water. There we go. You're just gonna have to see that moving for a while. Much better. Oh man. I love this. I love this. I'm gonna change this. There we go. Yeah. You deserve the best. Oh, thank you. Everyone does. I wish you the best as well. Whatever it is that you're going through, you will prosper. You will be able to fight it. And you will be able to do so with courage. I know. I know you will. It's crazy. It really is. Times is tough. Times are tough. But if anyone does have any comments, questions, concerns, I'm willing to help out. Whatever. Actually, let me bring my chair. What kind of things drive you guys? Do you want to pull some cards for what the collector should be pursuing? I should. And I got the right tarot deck for that. Let's see, look. Iasin Gislev Tarot. Major Arcanas, or Arcana, however people say it. See the devil card, so it's bring the chair to your spot. I need to actually bring the camera a little bit closer because I have the camera on my bed. I don't have much of a space to do. See, there you go. Right there. Ooh. So, voila. Much better. Let's see. Let's see. What shall the collective do to pursue? Manifest opportunities of new beginnings. We are each a magician in our own life, whether we recognize that or not. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, see? I believe this is the star card. Recognize what your intuition is telling you. and pursue moving forward no matter the circumstances if we feel stuck. Be the reason that you are hunting. Don't be the reason to get hunted. An Aquarius. Ooh. I'm a Taurus. I do have Aquarius in my... Oh. Oh, that's Libra. Justice. Chariot and the Judgment. Recognize what balances your scales. If there are people that make you feel bad and at the same time feel good, those are the people that are willing to support you in your balance, in your healing. My Mars is in Taurus. Oh, nice. And my Neptune, my Uranus and Neptune in Aquarius. My Mars is in Libra, which is this right here. After it by manifesting. Yes, manifest opportunities, even if you have to create them yourself. Be the reason why people want to work for you. Libra, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, there you go. Nice. Nice. I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I come on very nonchalant. I have my Leo Moon, so overly dramatic, very prideful. And then my Taurus doesn't make it any better because I'm like very stable. I care for my stability as much as the other person, but the thing is, like, I want someone who wants me. I don't want to be codependent on another individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got it, that's what's up. If I don't got it, then that's a problem, you know? Vice versa. We just gotta come to a middle ground to help each other build each other up. Because that's how things are gonna be moving forward in the world. Don't be hunted, be the hunter. You know? Libra, Pisces. I'm seeing Cancer. The Magician. I forgot. Very stubborn. One thing I cannot stand is when people demand things and they're not helping. And I'm like, dude, I understand that you care, that you supposedly care about your work, but if you're trying to be a good example and you're not setting one, then I'm going to tell you that you're not being a good example. If you don't like what I'm telling you, then I don't know. Your problem with me is not my problem. See what I'm saying? What is that term? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's the Sag in you. That is. I appreciate everyone's free will, everyone's independence. But don't be coming around trying to bring me bullshit. I will make sure that you get that bullshit back too. Like, why am I the only one having to experience this? No, none of that. I swear. So that's what the general collective should be recognizing. That the material is not all that there is. Always, always stay strong. And it's crazy. Because, like, yeah. You go into the workplace, a manager, shift leaders, all these people think that they're big boss just because they have a title in their name. But at the end of the day, they're just like, they're the same person just like me and you. They got the same struggles. Not the same, but like, you know, everyone's struggling. finances are kind of going to, and like some have kids, some don't. At the end of the day, we eat, we sleep, we shit, we wake up, we shower. Unless you like being musty, that to each their own. You know, it does need to be balanced, very much so. And sometimes it really do be your own kinfolk that wish you your downfall, and it's crazy. Your old friends, even some people that you meet, it's like, what kind of intentions do they have for you? You know, even if it revolves around like not necessarily kinfolk with intimacy, but like, there's desires. People want that pleasure. People need that stimulation, right? And they go do their thing. It could be a one night stand or like a friends with benefit situation. At the end of the day, what does that all mean? Does it even matter? Don't be the prey. Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. Damn, damn. Don't be dinner, for real. Reminds me of that song Hotel California. It was like, um, that end of the song where they're like they stab you with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Yeah, be the beast. Huh. Oh, and speaking of Aquarius, I recently just got Aquarius Blue for men, and it's actually really nice. I took a shower, so it smells. It smells like it has that light smell, as if you were at the ocean or like an open field type of ordeal. It's not like very musky and dark, kind of like mahogany wood. If mahogany wood had a cologne smell, yeah, it smells really good. I love that. I love that. Airy, yes. Air signs. I have a lot of fire and a lot of earth, some air. One Libra, two Aquarius. I got three Taurus, one Sag, one Leo, oh, and I have one Cancer. I also do birth charts. I'm trying to put myself out there. If anybody is interested in getting a birth chart done, I'm willing to help. I will spend 5 hours trying to make sure that I get it detail oriented, and I will use sites to help me out. Trust. I want to start going to school for it. I also want to go to school for culinary. I've been talking about that for so long. I want to be able to cook something up, even though I know how to cook, but something new, something extravagant. Yeah. I don't know no more. I kind of want to do like career, something for career. Let's see. When it comes to career, whatever shall we do? And if you guys are interested in checking out my Instagram tarot channel, it is Vaca, V as in Victor, ACA dot Tauro, Tauro. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, career. Transform the belief that you have to feel caged in like some form of mockingbird where or some like not a mockingbird but being I can't pronounce what I'm trying to say, but you see how this bird is in that cage and all these people are looking at it. What it's saying is you being that bird that feels caged in, everyone around you is willing to mock you, especially if it's an emperor who doesn't want to look at you directly in your eyes, and it feels like all they want to do is kind of like bring you pain because I'm getting that they're trying to fulfill promises and it's taking too long to try to do it. Uh. Hey. Yeah, and as long as you're honest with yourself, all this pain that you're feeling, you'll recognize that it's not yours. Yeah, it's that control for power. Yeah. The Emperor and the Empress are a connection that will bring anything in the dark up to light. Damn. Oh. My thoughts. My thoughts. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yes. So with the career, it's pretty much what hold on. Ooh. Ow. I got some MRIs done on my back, So hopefully I don't have to go on disability because I actually like doing stuff. But there, with career, right? There's an emperor and an empress, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a man woman type of ordeal. No, you're perfectly fine. Trust. Um, and it's like a divine connection to a divine ordeal, right? Like at the workplace, if you sense a connection with somebody and the feelings are mutual, then you'll recognize that if there's an emperor that has a lot of pain and all they want to do is cause hurt, an empress, nice. Well, a Taurus is an empress, but as a man, gotta portray that emperor. But yes, as long as you are honest with yourself, you'll recognize that this person needs to transform their hurt, because if you're not feeling that same way that they are feeling, then it's just gonna be a long time. Oh yes. What good is an emperor if he can't run his own empire? I appreciate that. An emperor and an empress are the ones that make these, you know, connections worth going for. You know, but you are. Oh, thank you. I will forever keep that in mind. Damn. I was gonna say, I do have this Instagram page. If it loads. Alright, there we go. What? Oh. Ah, hell no. Okay. I was about to say. Well, I guess that page isn't working anymore, but I have an Instagram and I be posting a lot of weird stuff on there. So I'm just saying. Detective Scrooge. I won't even. Detective.Scrooge, and it's like a picture of a pear. Damn. I don't even know what to kind of do a reading on anymore. If anything, I'm just about ready to kind of call it. I like. Why don't you put your picture for your YouTube? I should. I kind of put that picture as a joke. It's been on there since I was in high school. It was supposed to be like, not necessarily trolling, but it was just something to put it on. Yeah. There really isn't. I might end up having to do that. I do it on Instagram because, I mean, I do a lot of weird. I do post a lot of weird stuff, and it just kind of goes with that online personality. Will flock to you for real. Ooh, I just might. mm. Huntington Beach is not that far. Well, in that case, I don't have a car right now, but it kind of, for me, I should say. Yeah. But, mm, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. You need a chariot. I do. My car, I have it sitting there. I need to change the water pump, but I gotta do a whole kind of like ordeal to take out the front part of the motor to take out that water pump, and it's just too much work for one person. I could get like a majority of it through, hopefully by today, but I'm gonna end up delaying it for a while, and I don't want to touch it if I don't know what I'm doing. Manifest. I will. I've been trying to get people to help me, but some of the people that say that they want to learn or want to do some sort of mechanic work aren't really helping me do so, even though that they know I have a project that they can work on, and if they are willing to do it and help me out, I'll be able to put in a good word. But unfortunately, they don't want to manifest that. And how am I supposed to help them manifest what they want if they're not going for it and they want to do something else besides that? Like me, I love to cook. I want to be able to open up a restaurant. I want to be able to be a private chef. Like, and I'm doing the best that I can to make food here at the house for myself, and help the best way that I can to build up that skill set. Because restaurants nowadays, they want 2 years experience. 2 years experience of what? Washing dishes? I'm not about that. You either put me behind the stove and tell me what to do, and I'll get that shit going. Otherwise, what kind of shit do you expect me to do, I'm not about that. I want to be a butcher too. I used to work in a slaughterhouse, and I don't like, yeah. What I want to manifest is a house on the hills, surrounded by trees, with a custom built driveway. I want a house on the hills, surrounded by trees, with a custom built driveway. I want to be able to call my wife mine, and I want to be able to enjoy my freedom as much as they want their freedom. I want to be able to have kids with this person. 4 of them at that. It doesn't necessarily have to be 4 in one time, but I mean, 4 is the limit for me. I'm dealing with kids all day, and they're not even my kids. I got my niece, my nephew, my baby sister. I got my brother and his kids. Like, that's like 6, 7 children that I gotta deal with every day. And I'm not working, so it's like, damn. I treat them like they're my own though, even though sometimes it feels like what I'm doing is kind of wrong. I be telling them, like, if y'all don't get that shit situated, then I don't know what to tell you. They're old enough to learn how to cook eggs and make their own maruchan and peanut butter sandwiches. And they still try to ask, yeah, see, and they still try to ask their grandpa, can you make this for me? Can you make this for me? And I'm hearing this and I'm like, look, you guys are old enough to do it yourself. Why don't you do it? You know, trying to get them to be independent. I don't want them to be codependent on others and then put themselves in a predicament that they can't get themselves out of. Mm. And I want to be able to celebrate with the one I want to spend my life with. The day that we have a grandbaby, I want to do a big, big, big party. Like, this is going to be the generation that should help these next few generations, if not the entirety of it, you know? Let's watch them rule the world one day at a time. See what I'm saying? I want that. And I'm truly going for that. I really do. I really do. That's exactly that. I'm doing all I can. I'm looking for work. People don't want to hire me. How am I supposed to pay these people if they don't want to hire me themselves? And it's like, how am I supposed to get myself situated if you guys are preventing me from doing what it is that I need to do? Make it make sense. And if they get offended, well, that's on them because they're the one with that job, not me. Mm. Usa. Usa. Give it to him. God, I do. I do. I truly do. I want to be able to manifest myself going into a restaurant and not being able to pay for my meal, but showing gratitude that I was there to enjoy it. That's what I want. That's what I truly want. And with the money that I was able to pay them, and if I have enough to actually give them a good amount to keep that business going, I'd be willing to do so. If I go out there with the date and the food is, an expensive date, food, the entire bill comes out to like almost $100 in between two people, and they say no, you do not have to pay for it. We truly appreciate you coming by, and we appreciate you enjoying our food. The bill is on us. And if I have enough money to double whatever they were willing to give me for a check, I'd be able to put down on them. If they are dedicated enough to do what they love, I am willing to support that. I truly am. I want to be able to own a farm myself. I used to be a butcher. It's in my blood. I want to be able to own cows that I could butcher, sell the meat to the community, and make leather boots, make leather watches, make leather purses, make leather wallets. I think I said wallets, leather hats, you know. I want to be able to learn. I want to be able to build those skills. I want to be able to inspire. Jeez Louise. Ow. I'm doing the best that I can to try to make those manifestations happen. I truly am. And it seems like everyone's going through a crisis right now. I just want to be inspiring. I want to be the voice for the next generation if it's not my own. Oh man. And I truly give it all to good God Almighty, the merciful, the all powerful. Because all of this is a test. And what good is a testimony if you don't have a test? What good are blessings if you don't go through the chaos? Oh. I just might. I appreciate you hearing me out, and I appreciate you interacting with this. I hope you stay safe, stay blessed, stay well, stay happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. Just keep that in mind. Even though at times it feels like you're alone, someone out there cares for you. You're not alone if you have a connection with God. Trust. I do. I do. And I just might change that profile picture. Actually, I'll do that right now. YouTube. Let's see. I have one that I like, but all of the pictures I have on here, they're old. Downloads, actually, pictures. Hey. Looks like I'm gonna have to shut this down really quick. I might hop on back later, but as of right now, I don't know what else to talk about. I do appreciate everybody stopping by, and everybody stay safe, blessed, well, happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. Trust me. Goodbye, y'all.